Hello, welcome to Brick Rolling, the Danish interlocking brick-based RPG.
Woo!
Yeah.
This is episode 1 of chapter 1 of season 1. Lots of ones.
111.
2.
Oh.
I'm John Swain, and I'm joined by Joe Ewans,
Hello.
Matt Jones, and Johnny Chiodini.
Hello.
So we're going to use the mechanics of Quest, and we will be going on an adventure. If you want to know more about how our characters got here, there are preludes available, and more of that story is available there. So using the mechanics of Quest, we are going to be merging that with the physical Danish interlocking bricks. Inspired by the D&D release of the 50th anniversary stuff from last year, we have decided to take that, dig out some boxes from the attic, as well as some new models. We are going to use those to tell our story.
I mean, we've got Danish interlocking brick system dice towers, which are amazing and also quite volatile. Sometimes they will just launch the die completely out of it.
Mine's gone forever.
That was a 1. So that's good.
Good.
That bodes
Okay.
well.
You can roll less than a 1. The dice literally ceases to exist.
So on the dice towers we have the HP tracker and your AP tracker, which is your kind of ability points and your hit points, so health and ability, I guess.
It's sort of analogous to like mana or magicka, but it's not, because not all of the powers are like overtly magical. It's more just like your heroic influence on the world.
Absolutely.
And, you don't have to spend them, do you? You can do loads of actions in combat, for example.
Yeah. It's only for the
You just
paid
name.
stuff, which are generally marked on your tech tree. So if you want to know about character creation, that's all in the preludes for each of the characters that we have created. They will give you a list of abilities, and on that is marked how much they cost to use, what they do, and as you get one, the next one advances on that with other abilities. Okay, so here we go. Everybody ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's go.
Very.
So where you all left off, you're all exactly the same place. You had an apparition of a silhouetted individual encased in light, blinding light. You awake with the burnt-in image into your eyeballs of the silhouette. It's the way you stare at like a light bulb or the sun. Don't stare at the sun. You get that kind of retina burn. That's kind of like in your eyes. You're a little bit fuzzy in the head, and you're kind of coming around, and you feel there's grass underneath you, and the air's a bit fresh. As your eyes slowly adjust up to the light, you realize there's more of you around. You start to notice each other. Also at this point, around you is still like a slight mist, not purple, but it encases you in this circular area, which has got some stone monoliths, and you are each up against one.
Hello?
Huh? What? My character jumps up and runs behind the stone.
Oh, that's you.
I'm gonna. I'll slowly get to my feet and put my hair back on.
Perfect.
I got hit by lightning and passed out, so
Oh,
I'm just going to stay on
right.
the floor.
I mean, like, hey, no, it's okay.
You all do. So you feel fine.
Okay. Oh, all
You
right.
feel fine.
Okay.
It's like you feel refreshed.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Okay. Well, I'll stand up then.
Now might be a fun thing to do is,
Yeah, let's do it.
what's the first thing they notice about you?
For me, I guess it is my lovely, colourful, sort of purpley robes, and my flowing black mane of hair. Pretty impressive locks.
For me, it would be that I have a very weathered face. My character, they've got scarred hands, in which one of the hands they're clutching a lute, and they're 7 foot tall.
7 foot tall.
They're 7 foot tall.
That is noticeable.
Yes.
Okay, well, my character is somewhere between 2 and 3 foot tall, and I think you'd notice his little kind of sprightly demeanour and he's a little forest critter, to be honest.
Oh,
Yeah.
My character, for the record, is 5'8".
that's a good height to be.
The perfect height.
Yes, I think so. I think canonically, 5'8" is. If there were a god, God would be 5'8".
Yeah.
Get off the fence, Joe.
The sacred height.
Praise be to the sacred height.
Okay. Well. Are you okay? You look a bit you've steam coming off you, that's all.
Well, I got hit by lightning yesterday. Oh, it could have been today.
Ah, that's a shame. Well,
It wasn't you, was it?
no, no, I don't. No. Unless you were, were you in the form of some chains?
No, I was in the form of Fletch.
No, they don't. It couldn't have been me.
Okay.
Fletch, is it?
Yes, that's me. I'm Fletch. You are
Gigi,
Gigi.
and our little friend.
Why have you brought me here? Well, this is cruel.
I promise, I haven't brought you anywhere. I don't know where I am.
Yeah, I've never seen you before in my life.
Can't see you now.
I say
Likely
me,
story.
me.
I haven't got any money. I haven't got anything to give you.
I don't want any money. I'm just sort of. I'd like some information as to what's happened and why we're all here. Did either of you get hit by lightning?
No, I'm too close to the ground. It's safe.
Occupational
I was,
hazard, I agree. Yes.
I was attacked by some sentient chains,
Oh.
and yes, and then everything went quite wrong. And then there was a kind of a blinding light and a silhouette of a man, I think, or of a person, a
Yes.
figure.
Yeah.
And then I'm here. It's strange, really. Where are we? Anyone?
I do not know this place.
I presume I don't know either.
No,
Don't recognise
none
it?
of you know.
What can we see around us beyond this kind of
So
this stone circle?
I think you all have some kind of intuition for either nature or magic, and that feels off.
Feels wrong. Something feels.
Feels unnatural. It feels unfamiliar.
Can I have a closer look at the stone, the plinth that I'm in front of?
Sure, yeah.
See if I can determine anything about it. I'm kind of looking at it from a magic perspective.
So it's kind of exactly as it looks. It's a rock. They're all equally spaced apart, so they look like they've been put there to serve a purpose. There are some markings on them, and they're all different.
Okay.
You are stood next to one that has a spiral in a circle.
Okay. Interesting. A spiral.
Yep.
Well, that doesn't mean anything. I don't recognize that as a symbol of something I've seen before or anything like that.
No.
This means nothing to me. There's a spiral on this. Like a circle. What about yours?
I turn around and have a look at my monolith.
Yours has a circle with lines, so it's like a circle, and then there are 2 lines, and then 2 lines.
Ooh. Okay.
And got permission to investigate your plinth.
Stay away. I'll look. Don't come over.
Okay. Very good.
I investigate.
Yours is a semicircle with a flat bottom, so like an arch kind of thing. It had kind of like elongated sides. It was kind of like this kind of shape.
I'm gonna use a power if that's allowed.
Oh,
First power. I'm gonna activate my magic eye.
Ooh. Please pray tell to the group.
Yes, I will. I'll spend 1 action point to do so. So I briefly gain the ability to see beyond physical reality for the next hour. I'm able to see magic, a faint aura surrounding anything that's currently affected by magic, and any illusions. Any illusory creature or object slightly flickers to me. So I don't get to see what it really is, but I'll be able to tell if it's an illusion.
Okay, so what do you see if it's magic?
I just see a faint aura. I just see if something is affected by magic. I don't learn too much about it, but that's it really.
Everything.
Everything. Oh.
The rocks, the ground, the sky. You can't see much further than that at the moment because there's like a peripheral mist around you.
Ooh. Okay. The effect of me doing this, I kind of just hold my head to my hand to my head, and nothing changes about my face. But if you're looking closely, a small eye opens on my robes.
And at this point, some lightning streaks over their head. Crosses over.
That was me.
Big forked
I think.
kind of element.
just
This-
get down.
Yeah. This place is filled with magic.
Wait, did we all see that? Did we all
You
see that
all
lightning?
see
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, not again. I have noticed that there is one more figure.
There is another figure.
It looks sort of Danish and interlocking.
Who's that?
Are they conscious?
They slowly arouses.
Oh God! Oh, fuck. I kill them.
Oh!
Hello, I'm the bard.
Oh, Christ.
I'm an elven bard.
No!
Your favorite of all the bards. You may have noticed me by the rock, or not, but perhaps you have now. At this point, there's like a purple aura to the sky.
Okay.
Okay. And it kind of mists over and becomes incredibly cloudy. You can't quite work out, but there's like light behind it.
Seems unnatural.
Let me tell you a story about where I was before.
Just tell us.
You know when there's an eclipse
Yeah.
and you get like that shadow, or like a plane goes overhead and the shadow on the ground. Yeah, that streaks across. It kind of all goes dark and then light again very, very quickly.
Doesn't feel particularly safe here.
I was performing to a bunch of people who turned quite red in the eyes.
Oh, well, that happened to me as well. I can just tell you about it.
Please do.
Well, lots of people. They went. I was in the courtyard of the castle, and the market was on, and people were busy. And then suddenly, they seemed to become possessed by something or other. And then there were a lot of skeletons. I don't know where they came from, out of the walls, I think. And well, I was getting ready to muck in, as it were. And then, I was chains, didn't I? Captured, and
My strings came alive and pulled me to the ground. And my lute, technically it's a mandolin, so we know, come on.
We can suspend this.
Suspend the disbelief.
I'm leaving.
At this point, there's another streak of shadow over top. And you hear a strange kind of whistling noise.
Look out, I think the elf is going to sing again.
Oh my god, this is... It's almost over, it's fine.
Great time.
My lute broke into splinters, and then light shone over me. A silhouetted man appeared and struck lightning on me. At this point, the whistling is incredibly loud.
That's good. We can't hear the lead.
And it's going up and up and up, like the frequencies are changing. And a split second, a boulder
Yes.
Yeah.
and he is flattened
Oh no.
to a pancake. The whole thing hits with a thud.
Oh,
Oh.
what a shame. He had so much left to give.
So glad that's over.
No, I love that. That's
Very
great.
brilliant.
My vision was not too dissimilar. I've gone full Sean Bean now.
Good.
Oh well. Yeah, I was in the forest, and then there was a forest spirit, and then I got tied up with vines and sort of leaves and things. But then lightning started striking everywhere, and where it struck, these hands were coming out of the ground, and then they were pulling on my vines, and they were attacking the spirit, and then, then I saw the same figure. I think we all did, and then I got hit by lightning.
Right. Well, I'm really interested to hear your story too.
I don't want to tell it. That might happen.
Well, but I'm
He was telling his. Now he's a rock.
very true and clever. I'm going to suggest that perhaps we try and leave.
At this point, you hear a screech overhead. Like a...
I want to run away. I'm going to be honest with you.
But
Where
you
can I-
can't really go anywhere, because at the moment there's like encased in like this thick white mist. You
Well,
can
I'm
walk
going
into the
to
mist
try
if
and
you
go
want.
into the mist.
Okay.
Oh.
Do you want to... Well, you can try, but it's thick. It's like dense. You can't...
I
it's
figure
like...
I might be hidden at least from the thing above me if I can go a little bit into it. But I don't know if it's possible.
The purple fades back into like a clear blue sky.
Is there still a sense of something in the sky?
No, it's quiet again. You're just surrounded by a thick mist.
Perhaps the immediate danger has passed.
Go on, tell your story.
Well,
Look.
it's a bit like yours, really. I was just... I walked out of the woods and... But there were these bird people who attacked me. Well, I think they attacked me. I don't know what they... One of them fired an arrow at me and it caught in my cloak, and I was on the ground, and while I was trying to get up, something grabbed my legs, but there was nothing there. And then I struggled and next thing I know, I was here, and then that rock fell on that man.
Yes, we all remember the rock.
Yes.
Tragic as it was.
Yes.
Yeah.
Perhaps I'm sure his loot is completely smashed. Perhaps we could,
Yes.
in his honour, wouldn't want anyone else to use it.
No, yeah. And I've got a loot, so we've got a spare.
Oh, we're covered.
Great. Perhaps we'll burn it.
Kind of, I look suspiciously at the sky. What an avoidable tragedy. In retrospect, the whistling was the sound of the boulder approaching, but we couldn't hear it because of the loot.
Yeah, it's a lesson for us all, I think.
Yes. I put my loot away.
Yeah.
Just sort of tuck it back. I'm wearing a very, because I'm 7 foot tall, a very, very long cloak, like a very swishy cloak, and I just hide the loot somewhere inside of it.
So,
Okay.
why are you two here? 'Cause
I don't know.
I don't know.
I didn't do anything. I'm no one special. There's no reason to kidnap me.
No, me neither. Once upon a time, maybe. Not anymore.
So, how do we reverse it? I want to go back to where I was.
Well, yes, I suppose back is better? Maybe not.
Back is better!
What's that thing in the middle of the clearing?
You notice on a very ornately carved plinth a gemstone.
Oh.
Does it have any magical aura to it?
Oh, it is humming.
That's very magical. Be
I
careful.
loom over it.
It is in the center of this stone circle.
Mm-hmm.
And clearly has something to do with how you got here. It is detachable.
Okay.
If you so desire to pick it up. And is, throbbing. It's like, magic.
I'm going to pick it up and just toss it to Gigi like an apple. Have a look at this.
Oh, well, I'll try and catch it.
Do you want to roll for that?
Endangering Joe.
1. I rolled a 1.
You're welcome.
Oh, my word. Okay. It pinks off you. Like you kind of...
Whoa.
And just so unexpected for it to get...
I didn't
smushed
expect
your way.
the scary magical item to be thrown at me immediately.
And it just kind of like flings off and it doesn't break, but it goes into the circle of mist that's still so thick that you can't get into it.
Yeah.
But it's just wedged in there. You could probably get it if you stuck your hand in.
Why did you do that?
I wanted you to have a look at it.
Well, you could have just passed it to me or asked me to come and... all right, I'll go and find it.
What's happened now?
Yes, I suppose.
Yeah, you can't quite see where... You know roughly where it is, you can't quite see it.
I can't see it, I say, as I walk into the mist.
I'm
I
sorry.
think it's over
You
here.
can't walk into the mist.
I'll try.
You're just kind of like
Scrabbling
groping
scrabbling
around.
on the floor.
I'm not really used to company. Sorry.
Shows. Well, can I find it? Was it gone?
Not immediately.
Okay, well, I'm looking.
You're looking. You have to keep looking for a little bit.
I'll pitch in as well. I'll have a look.
Okay.
Have a little
You're all
look-see.
scrabbling around on the floor. What would you like to do? What are we up to behind the rock?
I'm just peering at these two, trying to suss them out, and also vaguely aware of what else is here. So can we see these trees? Can we see these flowers?
Nothing yet. You're
Nothing
just
yet.
literally in the stone
So the
circle,
circle's like here.
and the mist is just kind of around
Right,
it.
got it.
Ooh. Did we have a look at the symbol on the bard's monolith?
You have not looked at
Not.
the
symbol
symbols
is it?
yet. Who's going to have a look? You're going to stop
I'm
looking?
gonna,
You're
while
gonna
you're
have a
looking, creep
Sure.
across
Okay.
and have a look at that.
We see another circle
Mm-hmm.
with kind of like jutting spiky bits off of it.
Are they all circular?
They are all circular in the stone circle.
They don't mean anything.
They don't mean anything to you right now, I would imagine.
One of them looks a bit like a door. That one looks scary. The barred one looks pretty scary. It's like a fireball or something.
I look at
Or a
it.
rock.
Looks.
Yes, or a rock.
It's a. This one's a boulder.
You think? Well, okay.
What?
My one was a spider, like a whirlpool of water? I don't know.
Mine looks sort of like a man.
I say from over my shoulder.
Yeah, mine looks sort of like a man. Where is this thing? You shouldn't have dropped it.
I didn't ever catch it, so I couldn't have dropped it. If you think about it.
I stop and think about it. I just sort of lock up.
What are you doing? Just keep trying to find it.
Okay.
Okay.
At this point, my character goes back to where he was and re-inspects this one, which is the third across. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This one looks like a door.
That's what I said.
Maybe.
Maybe it's a door. That's where you came from.
Maybe if I don't know any songs.
Thank God for that.
Oh, I don't know.
There is another loot kicking around. So.
There is another loot kicking around.
Have you found the crystal yet?
No. It's gone into the mist. I can't get in there.
I know a few songs.
I think I see it glowing over here. Go and sing a song.
What did you have in mind?
Well, I just think he sang a song, and then a rock fell from the sky, and it looks a bit like the symbol.
Uh-huh.
So if you sing a song here, will the door open?
There's one way to find out. And I produce my lute. Yeah, sure, why not? I'm going to cast folk song.
Ooh.
This is one of my powers.
That's doing a power.
It's 2 of my action points.
Big spender.
Oh, that's how we're supposed to do it.
You sing a song that kindles strong feelings in NPCs nearby. So this doesn't affect anybody. The song has no effect on hostile creatures. I read or sing the chorus of a song at the table and describe my performance. I may write my own or use one from another songwriter and choose a mood to set for your audience. Bright, somber, or proud. I'll do bright. Happy bright. Okay. Doors. Doors.
I love this one. This
Doors. Open the door.
Beautiful. Nothing happened.
Shit.
But that was absolutely worth it.
much better than the other guy.
Yeah, absolutely. Incredible.